Alright guys, welcome to the channel, Revnrip Productions. Alright, we are going to review our 2020 Silverado. I've had it just over a year. This is a four-wheel drive edition. It has a 2.7 liter turbo. Yeah, 2.7 liter turbo, sorry, brain fart. It's been a pretty good truck for the most part. I haven't had a lot of issues. I am running into a dead end because I don't know where I'm going. So I haven't had a lot of issues with this truck. Now, one thing I can say is the auto stop and the auto start. I've had problems with that. And so basically, if I don't turn it off, it shuts off when I pull up to a light or when I stop or whatever. I hate that to begin with, but it shuts off, and then when I let off the gas, it jumps. And I don't know if it's cranking boost or which way do we go, or if the RPMs are just out of whack, or I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it because I can feel what it's doing to the transmission. So it's got to go back to the dealer for that. This is the four-wheel drive edition. And when I bought it, it didn't come with the receiver, trailer lights, none of that. So I feel like that should have came with the truck, but it didn't. So it is what it is. I already put it on there. It was about 200 bucks. Really, there hasn't really been any other issues that we've had physically with the truck. I mean, the interior is nothing special. It's pretty basic. I mean, it looks like a work truck on the inside. The outside looks pretty good when she's all washed up and the sun's hitting it. The Cajun red is a beautiful color. I highly recommend it. I mean, I'm at 17,000 miles right now. We're looking at about 17 to 20 miles per gallon, depending on who's driving, me or my wife. One thing I can say, let's see if I can turn this AC on. One thing I can say is I do need brakes already at 17,000 miles. And the reason is my wife, she drives this truck like we're in Monster Jam. But it's been a great truck. The top speed I've had it to is 108, and it was still wanting to go. And it was still smooth, right? Super smooth. Even with the 2-inch lift that I put on here, or 2.5-inch lift I put on here, it still drives super smooth. And one thing I can say is I compared it to a 2018 GMC Sierra with a 2-inch lift, and plus I put the 2.5 on here, and I'm taller. So the truck sits taller than the older models from what my experience. Now, I tried to put 33s on here, so I bought some 20-inch rims on some 33s. They did clear with the 2-inch lift, but the problem is the rims, I guess they didn't have the right offset. They came off of that same 2018 GMC. And, well, I guess the caliper on the 2020s is bigger, so the caliper is clipping the rims. And when I had NTB put them on there, they didn't freaking pay attention, so when my wife was driving, clink, 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 luckily I was able to see what was going on and pull them off before it damaged the rim. So we got lucky on that. I'll never use NTB again for that. I mean, you got one job. You do tires and rims, wheels. That's what you do. So never go back to them. But besides that, we're gonna get some outside footage, but on the inside, everything's been pretty good. All my kids fit in here comfortably. And I say all of them like I got a lot. I got 3, so yeah, I got a lot. I haven't done many upgrades. I bought the rims and tires. They obviously don't fit, so I got to get something else. I upgraded the antenna to a bullet antenna, nothing crazy. And then I did a 2-inch lift. So that's all that's been done to this. So if you like this truck, you want to see more of this build, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers because we just opened the channel, I think last month. So help us get to 100 subscribers. Like this video if you want to see more truck content, okay? Because I got a bunch of content we're going to be putting on here. And I would love to build this truck out. So let's get some likes on this video if that's something you want to see. And then you can also comment down below what I should do to this truck. Which route we should go, what I should buy next. She pulls the trailer pretty good. Now the trailer that I pulled was a 12-foot trailer with 2 4-wheelers, a Can-Am 570 Outlander, and Polaris Sportsman High Lifter 850. I put both of those on the trailer, pulled it, doing about 95, barely even feel them there, and I mean, no issues. Bigger than that, I can't say for the 2.7 liter turbo. I don't know how it would do with a bunch of weight. Wouldn't recommend it. If you're looking to haul stuff, you know, get a truck that does, you know, is meant for that. That's what makes sense to me. One question I do get, you know, hey, would you buy it again? And the answer is yes. Without a doubt, I would buy this exact truck again. I would have 2 of these, but it's just not there right now. Not yet. I'm working on it. So yes, I would buy this truck again. They need to fix that auto start though. That's ridiculous. Outside of that, I would buy it again. And the other question that I got was about the throttle response. Basically, is the power there when you press the gas? And what do you think? No, it's not. It's a turbo. So you press the gas and then you get your power. It's not instant. If you want power right out the gate, get you a V8. See how I did that? That rhymed. Yeah, I got skills. But yeah, I mean, a V8's the way to go. Like I said, gas mileage, I think right now gas is cheap. I don't know what it is, but I think like 25 bucks filled this thing up. And I'm looking at what it says, 17 miles per gallon, but that's because I'm driving. I think she gets about 20, 21. I have a heavy foot and I'm always off and on the gas. It's a nightmare. But you know, and you get basic features even on the dash here. I have to manually scroll through here. I can't even do it through my steering wheel. So that's what I'm saying. It's basically a work truck. Let me put this back on my speedometer. But let's see if we can hear that turbo real quick. I don't know if you can hear that. Check it out. Let's take a walk around the truck real quick. See if we can't hear that turbo. Aha, I like the turbo. All right, so like I said, she is dirty. Let me try to hold this the way Street Speed 717 holds it on the GoPro. All right, so she's pretty dirty, but the color alone, like, I mean, this is an awesome truck. So I did do the 2-inch lift. You can see there's a lot of room in here. When I first got it, it was like at the top of my hand, which wasn't really a big pain to do. So we got the 4x4 right there. This is what I was talking about back here though. So it didn't come with this. I had to buy this, the receiver, and it didn't even have this plug. It had like a dummy plug in it. That's ridiculous. Oh, that's the other thing that didn't work, my tailgate. So you're supposed to walk over here, hit it. Oh, look at there. For the video, it works, but usually it doesn't come down. It might have wore off, but anyways, she's extremely dirty because she gets driven. This is a daily driver. I feel like the inside of the fender well should have been covered too for $40,000, like the front is. But the front all looks good. It's really quiet. That's another thing I like about it. Under the hood though is ridiculous. It's not, see, you know, like the old style trucks, I say old style, but probably the one that I used to run was a 2000. And with that 2000, you could pretty much climb in there with it. Even in the 90s, you could just climb in there. Let's see if I can. But now, see, it's like, it's dirty. I need to wipe this thing down. There's really not a whole lot of room. And that was the hardest part of putting that lift on, but that's another video. But yeah, so she's done great. Tires are still holding up good. Everything's factory. Be nice if the mirrors were, you know, had power and all that, but I did have to go with the color match grille because it looks way better. The whole front end, the front end of this truck makes the truck. It's kind of why I went with the truck. And then, you know, of course you got the lights in the back, which there's like 4 of them, and the outlet back there. It's a really nice truck. So my question to you guys is, what should I do next to this thing? Now, I'm not Street Speed. I don't got his kind of money, so I'm not going to be destroying this because I need this to get around. Let me turn this AC off now. But yeah, I really do love this truck, and I recommend you, you know, let me put my seatbelt on. Safety first. So I recommend that you get this truck if you're looking for a truck. It is a great truck to get. Even the 2.7 liter, I mean, most people, that's all they need. Now some people, you know, they need a diesel, they need a 3500, you know, they pull goosenecks and all that, you know, trailers, all that good stuff. I pull trailers, but to a minimum. This truck can do anything that I need it to do. Let's see how fast she gets up to 60 right here. Is this a good spot for that? I'd like to see you guys subscribe to the channel and help me with what kind of content y'all like to see. What are y'all interested in? You know, I do pretty much everything. But we are on our goal to 100 subscribers, so make sure you smash that subscribe button and that like button, and then comment down below what you think about the truck. But real quick, let's see. I don't really know where I'm at. I don't ever go this way, but I think, yeah, right here. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop at that fire hydrant right there, where the sun's in the way. All right, and let's see. I hope you can see everything. Sun's in the way. So even when I let off, it's still accelerating. You know, if I had a V8 and I let off, you know, it would die. But no, I let off and it's still going forward. And I guess that's the boost. This is my first turbo. Leaky water over there. But yeah, so I love this truck. I think it's a great truck. I'd like to know what you guys think. So in the comments down below, let me know what you think on the review of this truck. If you have this kind of truck, or if you've had one, or you traded in, whatever. I mean, what was your experience with this? Was it a good vehicle for you? Because this has been a pretty, oh, look, it's been a pretty good vehicle. You see a little antenna? She wanted that antenna. That was like the one request she had. She wanted, and which the other antenna looks terrible. So I like it. It was the closest I could get in the color, but eventually I'm gonna get it painted the same color as the truck. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, help us reach that 100 subscriber mark. All right, and then go watch another video and drop a comment, like, and all that good stuff. Let's keep it going. Let me know what kind of content you want to see.